Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video here today. Today we're back on Planet Coaster again. We're back on Adventure Valley again. We haven't actually touched this park in a little while, have we? I think the last time I was actually filmed a video on this park was a good few weeks back. But I've actually finished the park since the last video. But these next few days I'm going to get as many videos of this released as I can, and then we'll take things from there. Like I said, I have finished the park. It's just a case of me getting my rear end into gear and editing the videos to be released. There's no Five Files episodes coming anytime soon because I'm still waiting on Blitz to do the next coaster for the park. So hopefully you can get that sorted sooner rather than later for us. But until then, there won't be any Five Files episodes, and there will just be Adventure Valley episodes and maybe a couple challenge videos because I'm actually working on another project at the minute. But no. What we're doing today then, we are building a VEKOMA Family Coaster, like one of the older kind of style of VEKOMA Family Coasters, similar to the one that's at Plopsaland Japan, which is K3 Roller Skater, I think it's called. The one that used to go through the washing machine. That's one I'm thinking of. I don't know why I'm just going on POVs after POVs with this, but this episode is obviously building this little VEKOMA Family Coaster. But then also adding a few different things around the park, which we'll get into in a bit. Here you can see we're just starting to do a bit of custom supporting. And I fully custom support this ride. This is actually, I think this is the second coaster I fully custom supported on this park. Obviously the next ones are going to be fully custom supported, as always, with as I like to do. I don't know, I have a habit of doing stuff like that. I don't know why I just duplicate them things over and it just doesn't bring it with it, but oh well, I can be a bit stupid sometimes, but no, this is what I mean then by other things that we're adding into the park. We're also adding a simple little shot and drop tower. Most small parks have these kind of drop tower rides. Take for example Pleasurewood Hills and Oakwood itself, because it had Bounce, I think it was called. Again, still no sign of that opening, but was the park. But I might actually be able to. Oh, excuse me. I might actually be able to do one of the old rides from Oakwood. More news on that coming soon. I won't go into any kind of park plans I've got for next year because I've got a very big trip planned. So that's all I'm going to say to you guys. There will be more news coming on that sooner rather than later. And yeah, hopefully that trip can still go ahead, because if this carries on the way it is, I don't think I can drive it, so that would be a pain. But no, what we're doing in the minute, we're just putting a bit of queue fencing in for the shot and drop tower. I don't know what it is, but in this game, the guests just seem to love the shot and drop towers. As you can see there, it's got such a long queue. It's got at the end of this series, the shot and drop tower actually has a longer queue than one of the major coasters, which is coming. And that's my favourite coaster I've actually made on this park. That will be the final coaster, and I think you guys will actually really like it as well, because it's really realistic. Everything down to the profile and just stuff like that. So I do look forward to when that comes along. We're just putting a bit of rock work in now, a bit of a kind of like a retaining wall for the shot and drop tower, because the last thing you need is a load of the earth basically falling on your on the ride and then destroying it, which is not what we need. I don't know, I'm going off on another tangent here when it comes to just rambling on about random stuff, but that's typically how these Planet Coaster videos do normally go. It's only going to be a short time lapse. I didn't get too much recorded of what I actually built, and then we've got a decent length for the the tour at the end for what I've done in this episode. But either way, I was experimenting with a few different rides in that area, and then I thought, you know what, no, we'll just stick with this, and then because I've got that entire area reserved at the back for a large scale coaster. Probably not really realistic for a park of this scale, but then again, you know, parks such as Oakwood had Megaphobia, and then there's places like Plopsaland Japan which have the ride's Happiness. So either way, it doesn't really make a difference. It wouldn't make a difference. Obviously, it's the park, because it's quite a lot. I'm going to stop talking about that coaster because I think you guys are going to really enjoy it, because it's really realistic, and I like building these coasters anyways in games, so I am happy with how it's came out. I've just seen a bit more custom support in them. You can see there's only going to be a short time lapse here of custom supporting, because I don't think you guys want to watch me ramble on about custom supporting for the next, well, however long this is going to be on for. But either way, it was quite a nice coaster to custom support. It's like, I enjoy doing these VEKOMA coasters because they're not too insane on the custom supports. Like take a Mac coaster for example, where the custom supports are just insane. Like that Mac Extreme Spinner I did, I think is probably one of the most realistic things I've done on this game, until you see the next project I'm doing. But either way, that Mac Exchange video was the most realistic thing I have done on this game, and I was really happy with those custom supports. So either way, I am starting to. I am really improving my skills now on Planet Coaster, because originally I wasn't really the best. I'm still not the best as it is now, but I am definitely improving my skills. I'm definitely better than some people. But either way, I'm starting to run out of things to talk about, so hopefully well, I don't think there's too much longer on the time lapse then. I do try and keep these time lapses at a decent length, because otherwise it's not really much of a build video then, is it? But either way, just doing, it's just these simple custom sports which it just adds realism to the ride. I love doing custom sport, and it's weird for me to say that I enjoy doing custom sport, because most people don't like doing custom sporting, but when it comes to doing stuff like this, I enjoy it. So at the end of the day, you can't really complain about that, can you? It's just a case of copying and pasting the sports on especially on elements like this. Apart from this area here, which I do decide to change the sport structure for whatever reason. But I was going to go for a more realistic kind of sport, but I thought, you know what, there's not really much point in me doing that. But I may as well just go for that. We've made a huge lapse in time then. And it's actually raining now, so definitely the UK, but as it is right now, it's very sunny. But actually, let's go into real time then. Here we are in real time then. You can see here we are outside of Adventure Valley theme park. Typical UK weather. It's raining and it is not the nicest. You can see there's the entrance sign of Adventure Valley. That is returned from the last episode, because that deleted itself. I don't know why, but I think it did anyways. I can't really remember. Can't remember the last episode. It was a few weeks ago since I last filmed that. But we'll go take a ride then on this new VEKOMA Family Coaster that I have built with you guys in this episode. It's just down this path here. We go past the spinner, the crazy mouse, as I've now called it. I've started to add some of these more entrance signs in, because I didn't really have them in the first place. So yeah, I have added a few of them in. We'll go and have a ride down there. You can see we've added a couple of buildings as well, a couple of infrastructure, such as this guest services building here, which is just copy and pasted from the entrance and brought over here, because it was a nice building, and I think it really matches with the area. And then we've got a nice little food outlet here. This won't be the only food outlet, because it's quite a big one coming for the final episode. Either way, we'll go have a look at this thing then. We're not going to take a ride on it, obviously, because there's not really much point in doing it, but I reckon you get great views. So what really confuses me with this game is why the guests can't just go on water slides when they don't have their when they had swimwear on. I think that's not really the most realistic, but either way, I don't really care. Need a name for this coaster, so any suggestions will be appreciated. Yeah, we'll go take a ride on this then. It's a simple little queue line. At the minute, the land out that way looks really bare, but trust me guys, it's not going to stay like that for much longer. But I'm messing about with the queue line here, but we'll go for a ride on this then. It's a nice simple station. There's not really much to it, but either way, it's quite nice. That was a good time then. Oh, but never mind, it goes around for two laps. I'll speed this up then, so we can go and take a ride on this then, because we've got to wait for it to come back into the station so I can actually get on the thing. But no, either way, let's take a ride on this coaster then. It's a simple little coaster. I do want to change the colour scheme, because the colour scheme currently matches the spinning wild mouse. But let's actually take a POV on this coaster then. And that was the ride then on the VEKOMA Family Coaster. It's going to go around for another lap, so I don't know whether or not I think I'm going to stay on for another ride at this rate. I'll just skip to after the POV quickly for you guys. There we go then, there's the actual POV done then. I do apologise for that one then guys. But no, let's head out to the park then. It is raining very heavy. It's definitely the UK, I can tell you that for free. Look how heavy that's raining, it's like a thunderstorm out there. I probably should have changed it when I filmed this all, but oh well. Let's move into a above view of the area then. Here we have then looking at the area. It looks really good, I'm really happy with how everything looks. well, at the minute anyways, I'm happy with how everything looks at the minute. We've got a large plot of land on the other side of the log flume, which will be filled by a coaster for the next episode. Stay tuned for that, because that might actually be releasing this week. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll see if I can be bothered to do the voiceover on Friday. But no, here we have done the VEKOMA coaster. It's a simple little junior layout. You can see it just does a couple of turns, helixes, airtime hills. Not meant to be too thrilling, not meant to be too intense. It's a step up from the Zero Tivoli. I know that for a fact, because that was purely a family coaster. That was a kiddie coaster. That is actually. That is going to do it then for this episode of Adventure Valley Theme Park. If you guys did enjoy this one, please hit the like and subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss a brand new video next time. We've got a large thrill coaster coming next episode. We've actually got 2 coasters coming next episode, I actually think. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a brand new video next time. Goodbye.